Welcome. How y'all doing? This is the Eccsc Nightly Review. I'm Tyrone Muhammad. Earl Winfrey, my brother, love you, thank you. I can't wait till you get over here and show us how to put this system together real quick. If y'all don't know Earl Winfrey is the owner, CEO, founder, visionary of Intellectual Radio. Earl Winfrey is the founder, owner, Intellectual Radio. Jeremiah, I see you. Why that's not up? I normally hear that little thing bing when they start jumping. So we it's about building our own, creating our own, and highlighting our own. That means when we got stars and great people that have paved the way for us, you got to highlight that as well. So if you want to call in to the show, that's 312-579-9661. That's 312-579-9661. We should figure out how to put that at the bottom of the screen so that people can actually see it. But with that being said, we on top of it, and we thank y'all for tuning in. Share the live. Let's see. Let's go right into it. We got a few of the brothers gonna be sitting up here. Greg will be here as well. But share the live, if you will. That's Eccsc Nightly Review. Our goal is to do this show at least 5 days a week. And then on a Saturday and Sunday, we want to create real programming for our children. I want a show on the weekend where young men and women can talk about the issues that they're dealing with in these communities. We have to create shows and opportunity for our children. So the blog site, oh, that's Greg, that's it, I hear it now. There you go. Y'all see the little jumping dinosaur? So thank y'all for tuning in. Vestrio, let me just give a shout out. What up, Mark? Come on over and tell the people about this PLA. Allison, of course. Teresa, how you feel, Teresa? Mario, Watika, Vestrio, who is that? That was Mario. So feel free to call in. That's 312-579-9661. We want to hear from you. Today, we got a heavy heart because it's not even summer yet. It's not even summer yet, and we, I think, had at least 10 shootings. How many deaths? Was it 10 deaths?
I think we had over 10 people shot.
Ken, LaRue, what up?
3 people killed.
3 people killed, 10 people shot. Listen, our motto here at Eccsc is it's gonna take us to save us. We really got to be the message we bring. This is very serious right here, people. We in it, we ramping up, we putting our parameters in place to get at this violence before it actually kick off. And I'm so grateful and thankful to all the partners and the different groups and crews that we're building. What up, Greg? Have a seat. I'm so happy with the different crews and people that we're building to create coordination and just a whole level of collaboration to get at this violence. We're not waiting on elected officials. We're not waiting on, what was that? Richard Starks. Thank y'all. Share the live, please. Continue to share the live. This is the only way that we can build real content, create our own narrative by building, sharing, spreading the word of truth, respect, love, honor, and togetherness. And that's so. Thank y'all for sharing. Those who have shared, and let's keep on building. ECCSC Nightly Review. That's every day, Monday through Fridays, from 9 to 10 o'clock. It's just a quick hour, but we hope to build on the platform to make it so that we can continue to bring great programming. But we're very heavy in our heart right now as it relates to these. How many babies got shot? Wait, no.
Well, yesterday was heavy, man. I mean, one shooting on 79th, 7 people got shot. A few of them people still in critical. The little 3-year-old shot her mama.
Chris. What's
to
up,
death
Chris?
in Dalton. There was another major shooting in Auburn Gresham where 2 women got shot in the face. Yesterday, as soon as it got hot, you know how the city get. Everybody went to acting crazy. They said over 60 rounds was shot in that 79th shooting.
Wow.
60 rounds. That's like what's going on in Ukraine right now. So yeah, it's rough right now.
You know, man, this is a state of emergency, right?
Facts.
It's no way in the world this could be acceptable in Winnetka, Glencoe, Highland Park, Kenilworth, Naperville, Evanston, Kent, Evanston, and any other surrounding north and west suburbs, that this many people could be killed and there's no immediate response, right?
Right.
And it's just, you know, our motto is gonna take us to save us is becoming more and more true, more and more prophetic, in the sense that I don't see no other recourse. I don't see no other cause but us as black men and the war that we under with our own children. It's like, where are we? How do we stand? What are we doing? Do we even, man, care enough to collaborate, come together, and make things happen? Was that still
no time?
Still no time. Still
Thank
no
you for the
time.
share.
Thank you for the share. Continue to share. We appreciate it. Hey, everybody on this live, do us a favor, share the live, and we would like to read your comments as well. You can call in a comment. We hope to be able to make this an interactive show where our community is able to speak, and we can speak for you. We can read your comments off the screens. Rashad Grant? How you doing, brother? Appreciate the share. But yeah, G, talk to the people about our initiative.
It's
bro.
gonna take us to save us. Get off the couch. Put the remote control down. Whether it be a TV or a video game, it's a state of emergency. Our youth don't have no guidance. We left them out here without parenting. We left them out here without big brothers. We left them out here without big homies. And they lost. They think it's cool to hit the switch, load the drum, and shoot the crowd up. It's a state of emergency that our children think that that's a cool mindset. They could just shoot the crowd up, and it don't matter if ladies and babies.
We got a call coming.
Oh, we got a call already. Let's see what this is.
Let's see. Caller, you are on ECCSC. This is the nightly review. How can I help you? Where you calling from?
Calling from Chicago.
Chicago?
Sir.
No, we it's good. They
I don't know
can
if they
hear
can
it.
hear it.
Can y'all hear that? Go. Let's go, caller. We listening.
Okay, I'm Rashad. First, I want to just say huge shout out to you, Turn
Man, we love it, bro. We thank you, young homie, bro. You just, hey,
what you waiting on?
What you right? We creating the space, Rashad, for our young brothers, man, our little brothers to come on over here so that we can be the change we want to see. It is our goal to develop and Lori, how you doing, Lori? It's our goal to build our community, build black men, so that we can get in front of the violence. And listen, I'm gonna say this. It's not the fault of these young guys. It's alone. It's our fault as well. It's our fault as well. So we must be the message we bring. That's probably Mario phone. That's why. So
hey Rashad, we're gonna let Jeremiah know that you called in, bro. What do you know you about, Rashad?
No question.
And I feel like as all of us, that want to be leaders, if we can all come together and come up with a plan to help, because like you said, we have war with our kids. And it's a war that we don't even know that's going on. And we're pushing them in front of it with the computers, like you said, not helping them to push themselves. So I feel like men like us, women like us, men like us, women that want to be around, I feel like it's our chance right now to get at these kids. If not, we're not gonna know how to do. We're not gonna be nothing as a nation.
No question, bro. Thank you, man. But I look forward to that collaboration. I look forward to the opportunity to be able to converse with you, bro, and how we can bridge the gap with our little homies. And it's real, man. And that's the fun thing to me. That is nothing that I'm running away from. I enjoy working with the youth. I enjoy raising them up because that mentor is very important. And ECCSC is hell bent on creating great mentors for these young men. So thank you, bro, for tuning in. You know our house is your house. Come on through.
Appreciate you, love, man. Enjoy y'all day.
All right, brother. Appreciate it.
All love. Call in. Y'all see the number at the top of the screen. I checked. It's there.
Ain't late. So remember, share the live. Let's build it up. Let's create our own narrative. Let's talk about it for ourselves. We not just on the front line. We serious about changing the narrative, man. We not just talking, we walking it. And it's like we need y'all. We need y'all help. We can't do this by ourselves. We can only do so much as black men. We need everybody on board. We not too proud to ask for help. If you got something you could contribute, then be found contributing. Be found giving your talents, your time. If you ain't got your time, most definitely give your money. And it's like,
what's 577, not 579, right?
What it? 579.
Okay, cool.
579, yeah. 9661. 312-579-9661. We want you all to be able to, how you doing? Is that Africa? How you doing, Sister Africa? Get on over here and quit playing, girl, and come and have a conversation about what it is that you've been doing and everybody else. This show is a community show, ECCSC, and we got a lot of little stuff going on. Let's try something real quick. We like to keep it fun. We're going to put Greg in the jungle right quick. Let's see. We're going to put Greg in the jungle, man. You got, hold on. Let's see. See, we got fun stuff we can do with this. We can end up anywhere in the country. We can protest. We can do whatever we want to do. I mean, in this space. So look. We can pop in the jungle. Look at this dude. Oh Lord, that's funny.
What up, y'all?
What's up? Don't take us to say, but we in the jungle.
We always in the jungle, for real, metaphorically, and what this is, digitally.
So we can end up in any part of the city, man. So we building out. I just wanted y'all to see that. We can go ahead. Let's go to the ring. Let's see. We in this fight. We're in this fight. So let's go to this ring.
Who wants some?
So our green screen. So we not playing. We're not playing. We building a professional network here, and we want to be able to have a show for our women to be able to talk about what they need from us. And we still figuring out how they should look and who would run that. And here you go, Sunnyside. Here's Cresco, the weed dispensary. We can't even, bro. You can't even work there. Your ex-con.
I can't even work here.
You can sell all the dope in the world, bro, but you can't even work there.
They got 32 registers in this joint. 32 registers in this joint. Illinois did $2 billion, but we can get to that in a minute. We're just showing off that we can do whatever we want here at Eccsc Nightly Review.
That's it. So it's just so many ways we can get the message across to our community from the Eccsc Nightly Review. We hope that as we build, our hope is that we generate enough call and response to our community so we can start talking about violence, so we can start talking about this current landscape of politics. Y'all know this is political season, and these people are always coming through our community every political season to get our votes. And we continue to give them our votes with no consequences. No consequences. See, we're a live show. We got man on live on the phone while we live. Look at this.
That was the
This is crazy.
I had to make sure everybody was safe. We still community servants. I got to make sure.
Ain't no question. We got to get it, y'all. So
shout out. Who is that? Yvette. Yvette.
What's up, Yvette?
Sister Africa Porter is featured in the March issue of Southside Drive magazine. Guide to the Good Life Chicago. Copies are available in our free
Ain't
box.
no Good Life Chicago without our community. We live in a city where black people, young kids, children, can't even enjoy the city like tourists. We have tourists who enjoy Chicago more than our own children are able to enjoy Chicago. That's a shame. We got parts of it. We went to a whole cultural center today. We saw a whole cultural center talking about violence and how to get at violence today. We was there, a city-led initiative. In this specific center, cultural center, we got so many African Americans, I say black people, that never even seen this cultural center. You have tourists, I'm gonna say it again, that are able to enjoy Chicago better than the people who live here.
That ain't right.
That is wrong. Our children don't go to restaurants. It's no wonder. I mean, the parks are closed. No real park visits, no safe spaces for our children. And we wonder why they acting up and conducting themselves like a fool. Because we create no safe spaces. We create no opportunities as black men for our children. That is a shame. That is a shame. This is what I hope. And this is what we're building here at ECCFC, to be able to stand in the gap, for of those who have dropped the ball on us. Great. We have people that still operate right now, bro, and the gatekeeping, stance against our community, and we suffering all over the city.
It's time to blow it up. We must be loud with our voices. Elders, ain't y'all tired of the same old? Y'all been going to the same church. Y'all been voting for the same people. Y'all been voting for the same party. Ain't nothing changed. Elders, it's time to have a radical approach and know that you got to do something different if you expect something different. We can't keep on leaving it to the gatekeepers, as the brothers just said, those who been sold us out, been left us out to die.
Yes.
We study leaning to their understanding, knowing that they ain't got our best interests at hand. So
why?
I don't know why. That's sickness. They say that's insanity when you keep doing the same things expecting a different result. So Ty always often says we might be the most woke people out here.
I'm starting to believe the guys coming from prison are the ones that's not incarcerated. I think the people out here in society are the most incarcerated. You're incarcerated in your bills.
Yeah.
You're incarcerated chasing your job, chasing bills.
Yeah.
You're incarcerated in your own mental illnesses. You're incarcerated in your own vices and weaknesses. You're incarcerated in your own fears.
Yeah.
You're incarcerated in your own inability to love anything outside of yourself. Your community is languishing in violence, and most of us don't even care about the violence until it hit our mothers, our loved ones, our children. Then we're concerned. Yeah. We should be about the business of fixing this damage. That's a disease. Violence is a disease. Violence is a disease, especially in our communities. It's a disease. It's self-hate, disrespect, what is it? Low self-esteem, all the ills, adjectives you can put on it. Violence is that. And it's unacceptable, man. It really is. So
what up,
this is
Grant, what up?
Yeah, this is Eccsc nightly review. And in understanding what it is that we're doing here, we want you to be interactive. We want you to be a part. This is why we creating a show that's gonna allow us to bring these young folks in. I want them to be able to talk to y'all about everything they're dealing with. The prisons, the disinvestment, the violence, and everything that they're dealing with. I want them to tell the public what it is that they're going with. Once again, if you tuned in, share the live. And if you care to call in, that's 312-579-9661. That's 312-579-9662. What's on your mind, G?
Man, what's up, Deirdre, Allison? Love you too. Call in. I would say to the sisters out there that got a teenager and you don't know what to do, maybe this is the space. Call in and let us offer our expertise on how to help identify what your teenager boy or daughter may be going through. If you're a young little homie out there and you ain't got no big homie, nobody to talk to, that's this space. Call in. We ain't gonna put your name out there. We ain't gotta put your number out there. If you got something troubling you, call in, text the line, and we will answer those calls. We got peer educators here. If you think, I'm outdated, even though I ain't, I'm saying we got people of all ages in our organization that could help with any issues that you may be having. So just tune in, continuously support us, share the live if you haven't already. As bro said, we gonna control the narrative. We know what's happening on our blocks. We ain't gotta tune in to 975 to know that 7 of our people got shot yesterday. We was out there, we saw it. So we need to have a real place to share and speak on the narrative and what's gonna prevent it.
McCormick.
What up? Like it and share it. That dinosaur should be hopping. That dinosaur should be twerking. Like it and share it. Every time y'all like it, we'll see it. Every time you share it, we'll see it. Appreciate y'all.
Man,
Wanda, what up?
It's a heavy heart when it almost seemed like as an organization or a group, we standing alone. We know we're not alone. But what I'm saying is we have a heavy heart because we expect more men to be on the front line to get at the violence. Sisters, if they sitting on the couch in your house,
get their ass up.
Get them off that couch. Get them off the couch. Nikki Brooks, what up, Nikki? Get them off the couch. Find an organization. It don't have to be ECCSC. That's Allison. Hold on, Allison Jordan. Hey, Allison. Hold on. Let me put you on. Hold on 1 second. Can you hear me? Hold on. 1 second. Yeah, right. Go ahead, Allison.
How are you?
Oh, we're great. Thanks for calling in.
I just wanted to talk about, I'm in the mental health space. Shout out to the Brain Truth. And wasn't sure if you're aware there's been a referendum that happened where I work for NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness, and we are lobbying. Well, we already got it through, but some of the cities are not buying into it. But there's a 988 that's going to go into effect, or at least we're trying to. Sort of like when you call 911 988, a 3-digit number that's going to shortcut the calls for people that are having either PTSD, mental illness, or anything that's not going to involve the criminal justice system, so that we can start getting people shot.
Right.
So the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline number is usually 800 number or anything like that. And sometimes when you call 911, as you know, they show up not assessing the situation. So the 988 number was to go live July 16th, but a lot of the states are not buying into this implementation of the law, so people need to lobby their local legislation to make sure that they go ahead and do this so that this designation act is what it's called can go into law. So
is this a private organization or is this a governmental organization?
This is national. This is national.
I'm saying, is it a government-led organization or is it a private non-for-profit?
It's a private. It's the National Suicide Hotline that's been around forever.
Okay.
The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline number has always been an 800 number.
Okay. So reason why I ask you that is because it's just like violence. It's just like someone seeing a shooting. Most of our people don't trust those type of processes, and we do not even think of mental illness the same way that other communities have. So we have, just like you talk about that particular, it's called, what is it again?
The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline.
Exactly.
That we're trying to have, not me personally, but the 988 is going to dispatch these trained responders to different organizations. So say your organization can register with the 988. It is to stop us from dialing 911 for things that are not, it should not involve criminal justice, is what I'm trying to say.
Well, this is why, great. No, that's a great number. And
reduce the interventions by armed law enforcement and reliance on them.
Well, this is what I'm saying, Allison. We are creating our own 800 number to deal with violence and mental health. This because we know that our community trusts us. Amen. So they'll call us quicker than they would those groups and organizations. And what has to happen is those national groups and organizations have to learn to empower local grassroots groups to do.
This is what we're doing.
Well, you said, I get it. I get what this is what they're doing, but like I said, our people may not call them, but they'll call Tyrone Muhammad. They call me all the time. So I want them to understand that oftentimes it's the messenger. It's not always the message. Our people don't run from necessarily the message all the time. We are personality type people. So sometimes it may take that group over there. It may take this group over here, but we got to find a way to create that.
This, Tyrone, the 988 number, you can be one of the resources. It's just a dispatch number.
No,
I
get it.
If you're calling and you want to be part of the dispatch, say on the south side of Chicago, when those calls are centralized there, they take it to Eccsc. That's what will happen. This is.
No, I get it. I get you. I get it. I'm just only conveying to you that, like before you even called in, if you never been to our call center in our place where we dispatch our violence intervention guys in the community, we actually creating our call center. We creating one for that. So that's on our own. That's why our motto is, it's going to take us to save us. We don't need outside people to serve and deal with us when we're more than capable of dealing with our own issues. Right here in Chicago and right here, I don't see no other cities that's on fire. And it's just got hot recently, and we lost 10 people got shot the other day. So
we're struggling to get this because it's a private motivation of different people like yourself.
Yes.
And so they're not going to spend the money to try to narrow down the 800 number to a 3-digit number. And that's the problem, because if you have 800 and most people just quick to call 911, 911, everything.
Yep.
So they're trying to implement a streamlined 3-digit number that doesn't involve them, and they're struggling because legislation in these different states do not want to spend the money to help these companies and organizations like yourself to have these dispatchers in place to dispatch the various things that appeal to various communities. And I think if you're designing your own, that's in alignment with what we're trying to do at a national level. So, I applaud you, because we have to stop calling 911. That's the whole point.
No doubt. We know 911. 911 historically hasn't been our friend. So, like I say, so thank you for calling now. I want to talk to you more about that, but we can create that, as well.
And I want to have you on my show as well. So love you guys.
All right, thank you.
Love you too.
Okay.
Be smooth. Hey, Wanda, I see you in the chat, Wanda Taylor. My email is gsherman@eccsc.org. If I missed the email from you, I apologize. I don't think I did, though, because I'm good with checking them, but I will double check it. And my phone number is 312-838-2979. I'm available all the time. Feel free to hit me up again if you want to.
See, we ain't hiding. We here for our people. That's why I love the show, because, we don't have to deal with all the boundaries and borders and what. We different. Hey, Tracy. you popped in. And so we, that's what we love, because we want the show to be where people feel comfortable calling in, talking to us, telling us their issues, telling us their problems. These national organizations that take our issues and say they fighting for us, we are usurping all of that. You no longer are welcome in our neighborhoods, in our community, because those services, those dollars has been squandered. Your services have not been rendered to our community. We continue to suffer. We have to do this ourselves. We can't wait on nobody to do this for us. We got to stop. We got groups and organizations. We got more, no disrespect to y'all, but it's just the reality. It's about black first in the situation of our communities. We can't continue to let them take our resources, build these big, edifices, and from pastors to politicians, because they play the political game with the lives of our people on the violence, on the mental health, on the reentry. Those 3 things right there. Black people in violence, black people in mental health issues, social emotional learning. They are disconnected from the woo. And reentry, prison reform, social justice. Those things, Jeremiah doing all that moving behind the camera. See, we in the live camera. We can tell them. We can say it live. You're moving, distracted up with all this swinging. Boxer. Come on up here, there, boxer. Come on over. Hey, look how we do it. Y'all want to see how we do it? Come on. Jeremiah, what? Man, when you gonna be a champion, man? Come on, have a seat. Get on up here, y'all.
Right now, man.
Put the camera on Jeremiah. Switch it to the screen. Switch it to the screen on Jeremiah. Look, y'all see that? Y'all see how we do it? We professional over here. We are a Ted Copper. Listen, Jeremiah.
Yes, sir.
Good to see you.
Good to be seen.
And Jeremiah is, we used to call Jeremiah peer educator. Jeremiah said he's the what?
Street intervention specialist.
See what I'm saying? That's what we talking about, man. We found Jeremiah on the streets. Do y'all see this handsome young brother? This young brother got a lot of young people under him. How we look not empowering guys like this, huh? If you really about black people and you're really about our young people stopping the drilling, killing, and sliding, then why you in the way?
Get out.
Why you in the way? You empower these guys. That's what ECCSC about. You can stay your old butt out there in the way gatekeeping. We're going to keep empowering these young men, and they're going to move y'all out the way. I'm saying it live. You can stay on the bed, on the couch. Sister, kick them beds out the house. They getting carjacked at the gas stations and killed. That broke our heart. Hey, Mary. That broke our heart. They
Talk
getting
about
women,
that.
the
Talk
sister.
about that.
Let me show y'all
Let's talk about
something.
that.
Jeremiah,
We need to talk
I'm going to go come back to you, but I want to talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
We spent the whole summer, last summer, part of the summer,
Facts.
patrolling, I don't say patrolling, responding and engaging, because we're not no police. Responding and engaging with our communities, protecting, doing public safety maneuvers to make sure our women, our children have safe passage from school to their blocks, to their homes, as well as from the gas pump. And the very gas station on Jeffrey that we was securing, it was an initiative we had during the summer that was reduced or removed altogether. Then to hear that a sister got attempted.
Wait. We reduced carjacking in the area, the same gas station area, by 8%.
Well, that's Auburn Gresham. That's South Shore that sister got killed. Well,
that's where we got the metrics at, right?
We got metrics there.
Yeah, that's where we got the metrics at. We reduced
y'all go.
carjacking at right there at that gas station by 8% and overall violence. So I just wanted to give y'all that fact that they took the funding after we were successful. Now go ahead and tell them what happened.
Now, the fact that a sister would be attempted a carjacking of this sister and ultimately murdered this sister over a vehicle. Whatever it is, I don't know the facts, so I can't say. But I know this
Shorty
sister
confessed.
died. He said it was about...
rest in peace to the WGN security guard. Shorty said that she was pushing him and reaching for her gun, and that's why he shot her. So, in her face.
In her face.
He confessed.
I'm going to just tell you, sisters, brothers.
Get a car up.
Man, get that car up. Get that car up. It's not worth your life.
Don't reach.
Don't care. Listen, get that car up. I'm telling you, a car is not worth you losing your life. I hope it's insured that you could get it returned. Ultimately, you get it returned anyway.
Yeah.
I just wish you all, most of those cars are recovered. This is what I found out dealing with the police and understanding, the learning about carjacking. They mostly are returned. I'm telling y'all, please give it up. But that's unfortunate. And
we was there and we reduced the violence and it's a lot of people who that lady's death is on their hands. The city got to be accountable. The gas station got to be accountable. Everybody who dropped the ball, everybody who is in charge of allocating the funds in regards to protecting that area, the family should be looking to talk to them because that sister's life, as we proved through the summer, could have been saved. That issue could have been prevented with proper security in one of the hottest spots in the city. That's the stuff that pissed me off.
Yeah.
They identify these hot spots. It's only
and
so
then
many
when
of
we tackle these hot spots, they don't back us up and give us all the necessary assistance that we need. And it's not just us, it's a collaboration of other men and groups. You got Men in Black, you got a few other groups that hung out at those gas stations to make sure our sister had safe passage. It's unacceptable for our women to be victimized, terrorized by our own children. That's why we got to get brothers like this.
Yeah.
This is Jeremiah. Jeremiah, talk to the people. Tell them something about you. Hey, Smokey.
Smokey Killer, what up?
Well, Jeremiah, up and coming pro boxer, amateur right now. Got a fight in the Chicago.
Get that camera. Stay in that camera right there, Jeremiah, so they can see you.
Right here.
Right here?
Yeah.
All right. Got the Chicago Golden Gloves coming up March 17th, 7 p.m. Y'all
we gonna win.
Yeah, oh yeah. We taking that belt. Get the strap. It's strap season. But yeah, man. Linked up with Tyrone, helping the youth, doing my thing on my own, you know what I'm saying? And he came through and played a bigger part, moved my whole initiative way farther past than I really even thought it could be. So it just showed me, like, even though I'm doing what I gotta do on my own, it can always get bigger, it can always get better, it can always reach and help more people. I've been in tune with guys like Rashad Grant plenty of times, you know what I'm saying? And Chris Millies, and they know what I do and I know what they do, and we all know what the brother right here do. And everything he's saying is just true, you know? It's just the truth.
We really appreciate you, bro. We appreciate you. We thank you for what you've been able to do. And we know these young guys, and they aren't supposed to listen to me. They do, but I'm not interested in them just listening to me. I'm interested in developing next generation of leaders and kings so that they can listen to them. And then they make them kings, and then they make the next generation king, because we never stop the cycle. The self-hate. How do we look? Withholding knowledge, information, and everything away from these young men. How do we look? Being jealous and envious and hateful of the young men that's supposed to be the ones that's the future. It's amazing to me often that we act like these children are our responsibility.
Right. Them.
You know,
I can't stand they.
Until it's your child getting shot in the head. We tired of showing up on a yellow tape with children getting shot in the body and the head 10, 20, 30 times, man. We tired of showing up little babies at the hospital and y'all don't be there. We always there. Getting killed. Babies, man.
Babies.
Getting shot and killed.
They calling our young black men. If you watch the news or read the newspaper, they'll say, we arrested the young black man, 17 years old, for carjacking. Right. 17, you can't buy liquor, you can't buy cigarettes, you can't go in the club, you can't do nothing but get charged with a murder for them to give you life. Right. But no other place in the society are you considered an adult. But the moment they want to lock our babies up, the moment they want to vilify them, them. We got to do something with their ass. They out of control. No, the society is out of control where a 10-year-old thinks his only recourse is to hit you in your head and take your car. That's a society issue, not a parenting issue, because 9 times, if he's 11 and he's carjacking you, at 15 years, his mom is 26.
And part of it is our fault. Here we go. These young guys, these shorties, just want a bike to be kids. Oh, yeah. You don't want them to be kids. You don't even donate a bike. Matter of fact, it's summertime. Everybody on here, every day, we're on a bike drive. I want 100 bikes to give to these shorties. We ain't gonna wait till it get hot this time. We want 100 bikes. I want 1,000 bikes, but I want 100 bikes for our children. Donate a bike. Call us. Drop off a bike. Donate a bike. Matter of fact, you got enough time to save up for a new bike. We want to give our children new bikes. So donate a bike so they can stop carjacking you. These kids shouldn't even be thinking about a car. This shorty you showed me, y'all showed like, man, they want to drive. Yeah. Man, listen.
The bus too expensive.
But the
they can't even get around. They have
so
no way,
simple.
Bike, bus, nothing. We got to get them a bike. These babies can't even.
They want to be children.
That's it.
Let them be children. They shouldn't be trying to drive your car in the first place.
And they do a lot for them.
And that's your fault. That's our fault. God is punishing us because we don't let these suffer the children unto God. We don't let these babies become children. We don't let them become children. We selfish. If it ain't our child, we don't care.
Yeah.
Donate a bike. ECCSC.org. Donate a bike. ECCSC. Facebook. Tyrone Muhammad. 312-579-9661. Donate a bike or some money to buy a bike.
That's real. That's real. Right now.
Go ahead, Jim.
Come on in, man. You go ahead, bro. If you got something to say to them, feel free. It's an open platform.
I was just gonna piggyback off that, man. Yeah, when Ty came through with them bikes last summer for a few of the guys in the Inglewood area, because I'm all over really, but we all over. You hear me? But when Ty came through with them bikes in the Inglewood area, man, it really made a difference. All the shorties dropped the divvies. You feel me?
They stopped borrowing the divvies. They stopped borrowing the divvies and they start riding their own bikes.
Yeah, man, we can't complain about.
And I fell short.
Yeah.
And not the fault of our own, but we fell short because if we don't get resources from our community, nobody is giving black men anything to save us.
Nothing.
If we don't get it for ourselves and create it, if our women don't give us resources to stop the violence like they give the pastor to lie about Jesus, I'm saying it again.
True, nightly review.
You don't give us the resources to keep you from being killed or carjacking, but you'll give the pastor resources to lie about Jesus. And you got a church on every corner and 3 or 4 on one block. And the communities haven't changed. Let's keep it real.
How is the church helping? Are they buying a bike for the community?
No, I can't. You can't get nothing.
Are they helping with food insecurity?
No.
Are they helping with rental and mortgage?
No.
Are they helping you with your gas, your lights? We got to do something different. That's back to that, man. We can't keep doing the same thing.
Like when we went to that police meeting or whatever that Mike Brown tried to have us come to or something.
That's Lieutenant Brown.
Yeah. Brown. And they asked, how can we get the youth? How can we get the youth? And then put the question on me, like, oh, how can we get your youth to want to become police officers? You know? And I'm like, man, it'll never happen because it's the system. Trust. It's the system. It's not, trust. Even if we do come across some cool cops, it's still like, if the system tell y'all to crush us, y'all gonna crush us. If it had not been, even me being as powerful as I am, as motivational, inspirational, influential as I am, had I not came across this man right here, I promise you I would never had, I ain't gonna say I would never have, but I definitely, it wasn't until I came across him until I seen the courage to pull up on the same scene as 12, or the cops, as you want to call them. Pull up on the same scene as the cops, and they ask questions like, oh, what you guys doing here? We asked them questions like, what are y'all doing here? Like, and that right there was a powerful statement. And from that point on, I've been pushing it. I'm pulling up on 79th and Halstead and then going around the corner to 79th and Racine. And both of those sides know, like, I'm on either side. And they know that they salute my mission. And I got to give props again. I ain't even trying. I didn't even want to make this let's give big props, but I got to give props again to this man. Had I not seen that done up in the car firsthand, was pulling up against the cops and not running, y'all wonder why y'all always standing against the cops. Man, that gives courage and to the youth, because it's a stigma out here that when we see 12, we got to run. Or they gotta run, or they gotta duck.
Victims in their own community.
Man, then you wonder why people getting put on high-speed chases against the cops, and all they got is a gun.
Actually shooting back,
you know,
because
there's no recourse.
Exactly.
There may have been that we don't want to ever feel like we cop bash. No, we can't. You need police. We not that organization. But what we saying is, police have to be trusted in our community.
Yeah, they gotta earn that.
And you gotta earn that. We represent the protection of our community, and you have to empower these guys. You got to empower the youth in our community to protect their own community. Hey, everybody does it. Everybody. No other communities have violence the way ours do.
Yeah.
I mean, we have to protect our communities, and it's not gonna come with you old people sitting back judging the young folks. Right. It's gonna come by you learning what these young people want. And then, Aaron, good, nice, thank you for sharing. It's gonna come back to you learning what these young folks need and providing them an opportunity to succeed. That kind of rhyme. Learning what the young folks need, then providing them an opportunity.
We got 10 minutes left, y'all. Call in. If you want to chop it up, call in. We still here, man. We taking calls, call in.
Like, y'all go out, the youth go home, they get judged or misused or mishandled by the caretakers or guardians or parents, and then they go outside and get misused, mishandled by 12 or others around them. What else would you do? How are you gonna get that off your chest? Majority is gonna react to exactly what's going on, and they're gonna react the way that they've been treated. And you get the few that get put in different programs, like boxing and wrestling or football and stuff like that, but that's still only the few. If y'all want to see a change, man, y'all really
be the change you want to see.
Be the change. I really got
be the change you want to see. Stop looking for white folks to save you. Stop looking for Jesus to come out the sky to save you. Stop looking for everything outside of yourself to save you. And please stop looking to pastors and politicians to save you. Because it's not gonna happen. It hasn't happened. And feel like you should be able to look at a different party. Stop being so caught up in this Democratic Party that we don't even look at nobody else. Man, them people are selling us out, man. Look at our communities. Tell me what have your elected officials done. Look at our community. If you got a mega church in your community, you tell me how those mega churches are serving our community.
Last year, we had over 1,000 in Cook County. That's all of Cook County, Chicago, Dalton, Maywood, all of Cook County. Over 1,000 murders, and then over 1,000 deaths or overdose of fentanyl. So we lost 2,000 black or brown, many of them young people in 1 year. But don't nobody want to, declare that a pandemic or declare that a war against us. It's time. And before we go, we can't let the youth off the hook. Y'all got to stop. No op Chicago. What's the point of drilling if you ain't looking for oil? Big homies, go in there and tell little homie that right now. What's the point of drilling if you ain't looking for oil? How long y'all gonna shoot each other till there ain't no more? Because between the graveyard and the jail cell, all these blocks is vacant. All the killers is dead. Even the ones who got the biggest drums and the quickest switches getting killed. Because it don't matter if you get the ups. Y'all gotta stop killing each other.
Go get Mook and Ray. Tell them to come here. Who else in there? Snoop. Go get them. Stand behind.
Y'all gotta stop killing each other, man. That's mandatory. We can talk to the old heads and we can tell them to get out the way and stop gatekeeping. But the truth is, y'all beefing over Facebook. Y'all beefing over rap. Y'all beefing over these girls and the young women. Y'all, I got 2 daughters, so I can speak from experience. I tell both of my teenage young adult daughters, 23 and 22, that they is more responsible for the man actions damn near than he is himself. Because most of what he doing to show out for her. Right. So if she say it ain't cool, he probably won't do it. So ladies, stop hopping in these cars with these boys with these guns and drugs. Stop letting them use your car. Look, we got the police chief. We got the chief of internal affairs car pulled over with $7,000 worth of heroin in it because her niece caught up in the mix. Stop being caught up in the mix, youth. Little homies, little chicks, y'all gotta be smarter, man. It's y'all that's dying at the highest rate. Y'all funeral after funeral after funeral between the age of 14 to 24, y'all about to be extinct. We made it past the gun line, boss. Like, ain't nobody looking. We don't have no ops.
Hey, not only that, y'all not gonna survive prison like we did.
Oh, tell them again.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. Little homies,
Stateville.
You little homies. They gonna be looking in places behind you that you ain't never seen. For as though you done put a shank up your butthole, your rectum.
Talk to them.
Now, if you put a shank up your rectum, you got a problem anyway. I'm just telling you, they've looked in parts and places of my body that I never seen. And now y'all with y'all low self-esteem, you don't want to go in prison like that. Y'all not making it out of prison. Ain't no 100-round drums in prison. Ain't no Glock 6 and choppers.
No switches.
Ain't no switches in prison, bro. You gonna be switching.
That's what's happening.
You ain't no switches and switching with your little light booty ass. You gonna be switching in prison, man. Y'all gotta get your weight up for one and get your mind right.
Popping all these
man, it ain't gonna work, bro. So I'm telling y'all, get your life together. And Sister Yvette, I'm just she said, let us know the impact. Thank you. It takes sisters like you and others that's watching this show to let the society and world know what ECCSC has taken personal responsibility for. We as ex-cons, not nobody else, ex-cons. Didn't nobody tell us to do it. Ex-cons have taken personal responsibility to be the change we want to see because we have a personal we feel we helped destroy the community. Then it's our job to fix it. So we got to go get Jeremiah's. We have to get them. But you got to let your elected officials know that we can't continue to do this throughout the whole city to create a real public safety for our community if y'all don't let the elected officials know to continue to support those groups and organizations that's doing it. We are not the only ones. There are a lot of groups out here that get no recognition. None. So we creating a whole narrative right now with our Project SOS. Save our streets. Project Saving Our Streets. We finding all the grassroots organizations that's on the ground, and we bringing them all together. And we're gonna clean our streets. We're gonna patrol our streets, secure our streets. We're gonna help create programming and opportunities for our babies in these community blocks where there's no real safe space or nest for our children to thrive in peace in a safe space. We're going to do that. We're not waiting on the government to do it. We got to do it ourselves. It's going to take us to save us is the motto of ECCSC. So everybody else need to get with the program and be about the change we want to see. So until tomorrow, same ECCSC time, same ECCSC station. I'm going to say it again. Tomorrow at 9 o'clock, bring a friend with you. Right. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to bring a friend to tell a friend to share with a friend and then enjoy and participate with a friend. Please be prepared to call in tomorrow, 312-579-9661. And we thank you all for tuning in. And please, man, where we going with this here? Where my music? Give me some music over here, man. We're gonna get the last 3 minutes. I'm gonna read some of these comments. Let's see what we got here. She said she gonna buy a bike. She gonna help buy bikes. So we're gonna get it going. See, we're gonna start it. Yvette, thank you, the Corey. I know here at the Corey. I know. Thank you from our corner here at the Corey. Corey Shy, the Corey Shy. I know most definitely know the Corey. Thank you, Yvette.
Shameless plug. If y'all available this Saturday, we are happy to announce that we doing our first ECCSC game night. We're gonna have the spade table going. We're gonna have the bones going. We're gonna have a nice fellowship.
Y'all can't play no spades. Y'all need to stop lying. Y'all can't play no spades. But y'all welcome to come to ECCSC, 610 West Root Street. What time, Greg?
7:30 p.m. is start time. 7:30 through 12:30 a.m. Y'all already know it's self-explanatory. Leave the garbage at the door. If you ain't coming to be grown, if you ain't coming to have a good time, this ain't the place for you. You just not welcome, and we gonna treat you like you not welcome. So come up in here respectful, come up in here with a good spirit, and come to get spanked, cause I ain't gonna lie to you. We pretty good at spades. You gotta know we
and y'all can't play no chess.
We gonna have the chess board going.
No chess playing.
We gonna have a big Jenga.
You can't play no pity pat either. So with that being said, we just having fun, creating safe space for our people, and we love y'all. This is ECCSC.org. Continue to watch us. Continue to serve your community. Continue to be the change you want to see. And with everything, remember, it's gonna take us
to save us.